Hi guys and welcome to Gaming Watcher. My name is Rolton and in this video I'll give you a complete guide on how to get the Xenophage heavy machine gun in Destiny 2. The Xenophage is one of those weapons that has it all. It feels awesome to fire this heavy machine gun, feeling the weight of each shot and seeing the massive damage it deals. Every time I one-shot a yellow bar with this gun, I feel like excellent. The quest to get it is really fun and unique. The last part of it is actually so fun that there are people signing up to help others with the quest just to get to play the quest again. Not only is it awesome and has a fun quest, the lore behind Xenophage is actually really interesting as well. I'll go through the quest first, and then if you want to stick around for the lore, I'll put that at the end of the video. The Xenophage has recently been buffed and is now one of the best DPS weapons in the game, so you kind of have to get it before Bungie nerfs it. There are several steps to this quest and I'll go through them all in this video, so hang on guys, I'll make it worth your time. First quest step you get by visiting the place where you talk to Eris Morn when completing her memory missions on the moon, the big balcony overlooking the pyramid ship. Here you'll find 4 statues that can be activated. You need to activate these in the correct order. Facing the entrance, the order is front left, then back right and front right. When all statues are lit up, a chest will appear. From this chest you will collect the first quest step called the journey. This quest step is pretty cryptic and how anyone have figured out how to do it is a mystery to me, but what you need to know is light some lamps in the anchor of light on the moon. Here you'll find a small ball of light. I'll show you the location here. No. With this ball of light you will now light 6 lecterns. This picture shows the location of the lecterns. I'll just show you here how it's done. After you light all 6 lecterns, you'll get a message that says you are ready to emerge from the dark. Once you see that, you'll get an objective indicator leading to the final location for this step. Deposit the light where the game tells you to and you'll get the next step in the Xenophage quest. In this next quest step, you have to find 4 fragments from each lost sector on the moon. Find these fragments, you'll need to play through the lost sectors just like you normally would. Once you reach the end, you'll find a puzzle along the wall near the exit of the lost sector. These puzzles have a variety of symbols and you'll need to make them all match to get the fragment. Each puzzle has a complicated solution that I will show you here. I'll also write it out in the description to this video. If you want to copy it, you can do that. For the next quest step, you're going into the dungeon, the Pit of Heresy, where you have to do a special encounter. When you get into the dungeon, you will encounter this large wall of doors with symbols on them. You have to find the door without a symbol on it and enter it to get to this special encounter. The next step will take you to the room near the fight with the pariah ogre inside the dungeon. On the cliffs near the encounter, you'll need to drop down until you see a ledge with a small plate on it. Stand on the plate and 3 platforms will appear. Jump on these platforms. You can take as much time as you need. They shouldn't disappear.
No.
And you'll ultimately come to a light on the 3rd platform. Grab the light and take it to a door with fire pits that you should find on the side of one of the nearby tunnels. The door should open and lead you to the final boss. When you fight the boss, you'll be assigned a dread. Your dread will correspond to one of the 4 different elements: arc, solar, void or neutral. Once you know which dread you have, you can pick up the ball at the center of the chamber and dunk it near the symbol for the dread you have. After you do this, you will get a buff and be able to damage the boss with the elemental weapon that lines up with your dread, with neutral being kinetic. Once the boss is dead, you can return to Eris and she'll give you your shiny new Xenophage. Now for the lore part as promised. The Xenophage belongs to the Shadowkeep expansion, which revolves around the moon, Eris Mon and the Hive. So of course the story of this weapon also takes place in this realm. The Xenophage is actually not just a gun. It's actually a gun that encapsulates the soul of a guardian called Omar Agar. Omar Agar was a hunter that was part of the first Crota fire team led by Ariana 3 to confront Crota.
6 of us went down into the pit. Only one crawled out. I am Eris, the last. I have seen what the Hive call a god. Crota, son of Oryx. He took everything from me.
Omar was asked by Eris Mon and Ariana 3 to join their mission to destroy the Hive god Crota, son of Oryx, alongside the warlock Toland the Shattered, the hunter Saimota, and the titan Talo. He accepted their invitation and traveled to the moon with them. Omar was badly wounded and captured by the heart of Crota and believed by Eris to be dead. The wizard brought him deep into the Hive's tunnel to a chamber holding thousands of cocoons and freshly born Hive, and held the broken guardian in a vice of bone and pain. At which point she began to use Hive magic to peel his light away. Screaming in agony, Omar's pain and light were used by the heart of Crota to feel the newly born Hive creatures, and his screams drew Eris to the chamber where she witnessed his demise. Years after his original death, Omar Agar reawoke in the light's presence, having learned that a mishap in the heart's ritual had extracted not only his light, but his very soul. Having been transferred into the body of an insect-like creature from the heart's experiments, Omar's new form was eventually recovered by the Guardian and reunited with Eris, whom infused his new form into the frame of his prized machine gun to create the Xenophage. So when you're slaying Hive with the Xenophage, just know that you're doing right by Omar Agar, giving him the vengeance that he so craves.
There was a moment in the pit where I perhaps could have saved Omar, or perhaps we both would have perished. I will never know. Omar offered to make me a talisman before we descended. I was young and foolish then, and thought I knew better than to believe in superstition. I am glad he did not listen to me.
If you have found this video useful, please be sure to leave a like on the video, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It If you want to connect with me or other gaming watchers, feel free to join Discord. I'll leave a link in the description to this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.